Okay, so right now I'm about to make some chicken and shrimp fajitas with some rice, with some Spanish rice. So if you hear anything in the background, that's my kids watching whatever they're watching and playing whatever game they're playing. So, and my other two, I take them down. So I said, let me go ahead and take advantage of this time and go ahead and get this done. Get this food done. So about time my soon-to-be husband gets home, him and the kids will have a really good meal tonight. So I'm gonna start off by cutting. The chicken. Cutting the chicken up really thin. I'm gonna come to you guys closer to show you. I wish I would have set this thing up closer. Let me see if I can set it up a little closer so you can see. Let me see. If you guys can see. But I'm about to cut these into little strips. Cut them all into little strips. So how do you guys feel about these kids having to go back to school? To be honest, I feel nervous about kids going back to school. But whoever wants to, send their kids back to school, that's their choice, because they have the choice of whether or not they want to send them back to school. So that's how I feel about that. I don't feel no type of way for those who, want to send their kids back to school. I don't feel any type of way about it. That's their child. And some people have to go back to work and they can't afford to be out of work. So they have to send their kids to school. And that's that. You can't judge somebody because they want to send their kids back to school. Me personally, I signed my kids up for this homeschool that we have here. It gives the homeschool that I signed. I'm talking about homeschool. Yeah, the homeschool I signed them up for. It gives them the option to, if things get better for school, if I feel comfortable with sending them back to school, I can. So after each quarter, they give you an option to whether you want to send them back to school. So that's a good thing. I know I'm just excited for the kids to, be back just doing schooling. It doesn't matter if they're homeschooling or doing regular school. I'm just excited, to go back. So, they can, learn whatever they need to learn, even though as parents are their first teachers. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these first. And then I'm gonna show y'all the next step after what I'm gonna do. The next step after this, but I'm gonna just cut right now. This video may be a little longer because, I want to show you guys the step-by-step process of how I cook this stuff. So if you want to cook this stuff, you can. It's up to you. But the last time, I didn't have raw meat. I had frozen meat when I used fajitas. I had like steak fajitas, beef fajitas. Yeah, beef fajitas. And it was already seasoned and stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just use, the last time I said I'm going to make it quick because I made it with tacos. I didn't make it by itself. Yeah, I didn't make it by itself. I made it with tacos. It was the last Taco Tuesday we have. You may have seen the video last week. If those who watch like all my videos, you may have seen it. But those who haven't, I may leave the link under here so you can go back and check the video out. I have to think about whether I want to do that now, because I really don't do that. I just want to just keep going. It's just the things are changing a lot in the world, y'all. We just got to try to make the best of what we can with what we have. And, just be grateful for whatever you already have. And, God will give you more of what your heart desires if you be grateful for what you already have. And praise him and thank him for what you already got, because you can't be around here with an ungrateful spirit. Just like I'm not crazy, I'm not really crazy about the house that we live in right now. I like it. I'm grateful that we have a house, and I know that God is going to give us better. But I'm going to tell God thank you for the house that we already live in, because you know what? If some people don't even have a house to live in, they don't even have a roof over their head, they don't have nowhere to stay, you know, and it's really sad. And you know, some people just struggling with life, period, and they don't know what their next level or their next step is gonna be. So I'm just grateful. Me and my kids we got a house with rooms, and they got a TV to watch, they got a car to ride wherever we need to go. We got food on our table, so I just gotta thank God for everything we got. I just want to thank God that we able to walk and talk. It's so many people that can't walk and talk. So you gotta think about that too. Like when you feel like down or whatever, or out, think about that, because it's people that can't walk or talk or do none of that stuff. You know, none of it. It's crazy, but it's not crazy. It's just a part of their life, and what that's going to be their testimony, you know. Whatever God wants, you know, that's going to be whatever story God wants them to tell about their life, you know. So I'm cooking I had some chicken breasts and chicken loins that I got from Walmart, and that's what I'm using. And I'm cutting them into little strips. I'm going to come up closer so y'all can see the strips that I'm cutting. See, I'm cutting them into strips. Each one into strips. And next, I'm going to season them, because I already washed my meat off. So I'm going to season them a little bit. I'm not going to put a lot of seasoning on it, because I don't want to like overdo it and we'll be eating salty food. So I'm going to try a little bit of this Goya all seasoning, and then I got some fajita stuff too that I'm going to use. But I'm going to try a little bit of this. This is my first time ever using this Goya. I always see people haul this. They always get this. I think it's like $1 and some change. I got it from Rose, also known as IGA, to some cities or states. But I'm going to put a little bit on there, and I'm going to use some oil and let it cook. I'm not going to show you guys. I'm not going to have all that on camera. I'm going to come back and wait until it's cooked. I don't want to just have you guys on here for so long, because we already at the 8-minute mark. So I just put a little bit of oil on it, and what I'm going to do is spread my fingers, you know, just saturate it around the pot. And I have it on like between 6 and 7, and I'm gonna let this cook, and I'm gonna let it simmer and cook on both sides real good, and then I'm gonna be back with y'all when that gets done. So I'm gonna put the top over it and let it cook, y'all. So while that's in, oh goodness, the water from this stuff came out. So while that's in there cooking, I'm gonna get these shrimp, and I'm gonna peel them, and I'm gonna clean them out. I'm gonna peel and clean out the shrimp, y'all, while that's cooking, so I can get ready to cook the shrimp separately, because I don't cook like those together. Everybody knows you should do that anyways. But I'm gonna cook the shrimp separately, the shrimp fajita separately from the chicken, and then I'm gonna cut up onions and bell peppers too. Yeah, I'm gonna cut up onions and bell peppers too to put inside the fajitas. And I'm also gonna make some Spanish rice to go with all this too. So we're gonna have chicken fajitas, shrimp fajitas, and Spanish rice. So I'm taking out the tails off of everything right now. I'm taking the tails off. I'm gonna wash it off. I'm gonna clean them off really good, and I'm gonna season them after I take the tails off, y'all. But for those who want to know how to make this, I want to be able to help you learn how to make it, okay? So I never really made my family like shrimp fajitas and chicken fajitas and stuff because I'm always making tacos. So this is what I'm making right now for them. I just want to do different things instead of just keep making the same thing over and over again. That, you know, making the same repetitive things over and over again. You'll get tired of, you know, eating the same things. So just go ahead and make different things. Get recipe books, you know, do different things. Don't just make the same old thing over and over again. That gets boring. People get tired of it, you know. But these are the shrimps, and these are the shells that I already peeled off. So I'm gonna get this and wash this off and season it. All right, so this is the chicken. I have to go and get some bell pepper because I could have sworn I bought a bell pepper this morning. So I have to go and get some bell pepper this morning. Some bell pepper this afternoon before I go and pick my man up. And this is the chicken right here. So I have to add bell pepper in here, guys. And I got my water going so that I can make my Spanish rice, but I'll be back
later.
So here's the chicken for the chicken fajitas. Got black beans. Got Spanish rice, and got some shrimp and the sauce and onions for the shrimp fajitas. Still decide whether or not I'm gonna go to the store and get those peppers for the fajitas. May go or may not go, guys, but this is our dinner for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. God bless you guys.